Alright, we back for another Dokkan Battle video, and in today's video, I wanted to put my final predictions in for what Part 2 LR we could get, and then after that, we'll probably talk about what Super Easy A's we could get for the celebration, because in my Easy A video yesterday, I forgot to talk about Super Easy A's. So we'll talk about the Part 2 LR, and then we'll get into that, and then that should be the video. But anyway, yeah, man, I mean, it's really now or never, right? Within the next couple days, we should be getting the reveal of the Part 2 LR. I think it's highly likely we get a Kid Buu. Is there still a chance we get something else? Yeah, definitely. I think an LR Ultimate Gohan, an LR Gotenks, an LR Majin Vegeta, or another LR Babidi, because for some reason they love Babidi. I think all of that definitely is possible, but an LR Kid Buu, in my opinion, it's what the community wants most, it's what I want most, and it's what makes the most sense. Unfortunately, he wouldn't be a Carnival LR, but not really that big of a deal, I guess, because most of the time, I mean, you'd probably be running this guy on, like, I guess Majin Power, and I think Majin Power has a few good leads. I mean, yeah, we have Android 21, we have this guy who's a 180% lead. I mean, don't get me wrong, if he was a Carnival LR, it would be great if he led Majin Power, because it's a 200% lead for this category across the board. Definitely would be very nice and convenient, but I don't think it's desperately needed. I mean, you know, you could run him on Majin Buu Saga, there's already 1,000 good leads on that category. Worldwide Chaos already has good leads as well. Sworn Enemies, I guess. Well, let's see, does this have a good lead? I don't think I've used this category in forever. Oh, yeah, okay, with the new Buus on it, yeah. So, I don't know. I'm not that disappointed if this guy is a Legendary Summon LR, as some people are, just because he doesn't really need to be a good lead, right? You're probably going to run him on a lot of these teams that already have good leader skills anyway. But, again, if he is a Carnival LR, if he is a 200%, I wouldn't complain. It just makes him more valuable, right? And then, other than that, I don't know what he's going to do. He's probably going to heal. He's probably going to have, you know, defense on super, maybe have a nullification if they really want to, you know, push it with this unit. I only hope he's going to be good. That's really all I can say about LR Kid Buu himself. His link set in his categories, it would probably be the exact same as this, except replace one of these links with Legendary Power. I don't know, maybe like, you know, the Wall Standing Tall. I mean, that's probably his least valuable link, so replace that with Legendary Power, and then all of this is just going to be the exact same with the LR Kid Buu. So that's pretty much it in terms of speculation with the new LR. Let me know in the comments what you want the new LR to look like, who you want the new LR to be, that whole shebang. Now we can talk about some Super Easy A's. So, we got a lot of options. Now, I restricted this just to, like, Dokkan Fest units and stuff like that, so we're not going to be talking about any random units that got an Easy A that potentially could be Super Easy Aing, because I think they did say somewhere that only the Dokkan Fest units are going to be Super Easy Aing, so we only have those types of units pulled up. So all of these are in contention for a Super Easy A. I also just picked them all off of the Majin Buu Saga category just because that would kind of fit the theme for Golden Week. But first off, we've got the In Ultimate Gohan. I mean, you know, he's got a decent blueprint for a Super Easy A, I guess. He's greatly stacking attack, and I guess he's got a lot of ki built in, but that's really about it with this guy. I honestly just picked him because we've already had some really crazy Gohan Easy A's during the celebration, so why not add more to that? Not really a whole lot to talk about with this guy. He's on a few weak teams, and I guess he's got a pretty good link set as well. But then next, now we start getting to the crazy choices. So we got the physical Kid Buu. So if we get a new Kid Buu, obviously having another one would be good. Granted, they would probably have the same name, so unfortunately they wouldn't be able to link together. But you'll notice this guy's like an insane support. He's supporting all allies, not extreme class, not super class, just everyone. 2 ki and 50% to stats. When HP is 80% or above, and then all allies get 30% to stats when HP is 79% or below. So he literally has nothing built in for himself. He's just straight up a support. So imagine what they could do with his Super Easy A, where they actually give him, you know, start of turn stats. They make the support even better. They make this restriction a little easier to get, because most of the time you're probably going to be above 80% HP, but still there are opportunities where you can take a lot of damage and be below 80% HP. So maybe if they make this like, I mean, really, you could make this like 50%. And then the other condition, obviously, is when you're below 50% HP. So most of the time, you're getting this crazy support. If you want to do that, but not change the support, I wouldn't really complain, because this is already like one of the best supports in the game. Just all allies, 2 ki and 50% the stats is amazing. So just making the condition easier to get is a really good way to still kind of balance this out and not making the support too crazy, but just making it more consistent that you're actually going to get it. So, yeah, just, you know, make his support better, give him whatever, guard, dodge, more defense, don't care. You can make him kind of a good damaging unit, but that's not really important because he is a support unit. So I really want them to focus on his defense with the Super Easy A. And then, yeah, with his link set, obviously going to link good with a lot of Majin Buu units. Really, he's just going to be a great addition to a lot of these extreme class teams. So this would be like the perfect candidate for a Super EZA. But if it's not a LR Kid Buu, I mean, you know, there's a couple other options we might end up getting. So next up, I want to talk about the Buuhan, and then we got the AGL Super Vegito. These are a little less likely. They got their EZA on Global in 2020. I don't really know how far they're going to reach for Super EZAs, because I know this was still 4 years ago, but with the previous 2 Super EZAs we had, they had their EZAs like, what, 2019 or something? Well, actually, you know what? Let's pull up the Gotenks really quick, because I know the Goku, well, he was the first EZA ever. So, I mean, it made sense that he got his Super EZA. But with the Gotenks, yeah, he got his EZA 2019. So it might be a bit of a stretch to get a 2020 Super EZA, but we'll see. We'll see what they do. I know for a fact if they get their Super EZA, these 2 guys right here, yeah, they'd be pretty good. Specifically this Vegito. I mean, some of you might even use this guy now. 80% damage reduction from all normal attacks. That's pretty good. That's pretty crazy. I'll just say that. And then also he's got a Scouter right here, so that's just a little icing on the cake. Of course, if you get that activated, it makes him insanely useful. He's got some stats right here. So really, if you just increase what he has, make this condition a little bit easier to get, and then, yeah, just increase what he has, right? Give him more stats, maybe give him some crits built in, because he has a countering unit as well. So, of course, if, you know, you give crits to a countering unit, they do a lot of damage. Look at the STR Super Vegito. Just case in point. I'll leave it at that. But, yeah, give him crits, increase the stats, make the conditions easier to get. Bam, he's good. And then with the Int Buuhan, yeah, I mean, I guess take the same approach with this Kid Buu, just not a support, right? Just increase what he has, because they're not going to change his super attack effect, so that's going to stay the same. Make this like, you can make it like 30% attack and then like 20% defense, and then recovers 20,000 HP per key sphere obtained, or maybe like 15,000. 20,000 might be a little too much. And then, dude, make him like an orb changer too. And then you can get really crazy. Have him start recovering HP start of turn and end of turn, maybe. Or like if he does a finishing blow, recover some HP or something, man. Because this guy needs a lot. But I mean, looking at the previous Super EZAs, they're not really scared to just go, you know, full on with these units. Like here, let's pull them up again. I already closed the tab, so now we gotta go through it again. But whatever. Like with the Gotenks, I mean, dude, he had nothing built in, right? I mean, look at this. This is a line in his passive. And then you've got this paragraph right here. So they're not really scared to just go full on and throw a bunch of stuff into their kit. So I guess my point is they could definitely make this good, even though there's barely anything here. So that pretty much has been the video. Is there other units that could get their Super EZA? Absolutely, but those are the main ones that I personally wanted to see, just because I feel like they have potential to be the best. But like I said, there definitely is other options. You know, it's a lot of Majin Buu Saga units. It's a pretty solidified category, so now making these older units even better. Dude, I'm telling you, after this Golden Week celebration, if we get an LR Kid Buu, and if we get just like, I mean, yeah, just a Super EZA, really, that's all we need is those 2 things right there. Not only is the extreme class side of the Majin Buu Saga category going to be much better, but then also the super class side is really good already. So, I mean, a good Super EZA for it as well would only help make it better. So, Majin Buu Saga, definitely on the up, man. I could see this category being insanely top tier after Golden Week. It already is really good because we got some of the best T-Wars on the game, but, you know, just make it that much better. So, that has been the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know also who you guys want to see get their Super EZA for Golden Week, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.